In this video, I'm going to show you how to get rid of calf muscle pain for good. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to deal with tight, achy, dull, painful calves, and I'm going to break it down into a very easy three-part guide. In the first part, we're going to focus on a wonderful self-massage technique. It might end up becoming your new favorite therapy. In the second part, we're going to get everything loosened up and moving with great stretching exercises for the calves. In the third part, we're going to focus on strengthening those calves with very easy to do exercises that may help lead to less instances of calf pain in the future. All these exercises can be done at home, don't require any special equipment, and may give quick relief even in as little as 30 seconds. So let's get started and get rid of that calf pain right now. In the first part, let's try to focus on getting instant pain relief into our calf muscles with what is called gua sha, or muscle scraping. It's a wonderful technique at getting rid of muscle tightness, muscle spasms, cramps, trigger points, you name it, very easily and very effectively. We need two things. The first being a large metal spoon. I like one with a little bit more thickness. You'll get better results. The next is a form of lubrication. You can use any massage lotions or massage creams. You can even use pain relief creams such as BioFreeze or Icy Hot. Just coat pretty much from the knee all the way down to the ankle, front and back. And when it comes to lubrication, a little bit more is always better. So after we've done that, what I'm going to do is take my spoon. It doesn't really matter what part of the spoon you take. I find that using the handle is a little bit easier, but you can use the rounded portion here. Actually experiment with it. Take what is most effective. But what I'm going to do is start at the bottom of the leg, right at the ankle. And when you do this, make sure to only go over soft tissue, muscle that you can grab onto, skin. Stay off any bony spots like this because that can cause irritation, and we definitely don't want that. So I'm going to take my spoon, and I'm going to use the handle right here and put it at about a 30-degree angle. And I'm going to press in to the point where there's enough pressure that once I start to scrape upwards like this, it will feel like a nice self-massage. We don't want this to cause discomfort. So if it does back off a little bit, only go to your comfort level. But just work your way up. When you do this, you want to go bottom to the top. And you want to do about 5 to 10 slow repetitions in each spot, and then once you're done with that, just switch over to a different spot and repeat. You want to go front to back and pretty much just target those spots. When you do this also, you might find that one certain spot just feels very gritty, almost like sandpaper. That's a spot of adhesion, and you want to make note of that. That's usually a spot that's causing tightness and possibly pain, and you want to break that up. When you do this also, you might notice that pockets of redness form on the top of the skin. That is completely normal. That's blood flow coming into the area, which is good. It's improving circulation and bringing in blood to hopefully promote healing. But once you're done with that, really try to focus on the front here on the shin. Shin pain is very common, so really attack that, but work your way up into the calf, all the way up to the knee, front and back. When you're done with that, you can definitely use different parts of the spoon, dig in there and experiment with it. You can also attack it at different angles. So instead of going up with it, go at 45 degrees forward and then go 45 degrees backwards. Take whatever you feel is working the best. And any spots that feel like they're locked up tight, throw more repetitions in there to break up that muscle tightness, that spasm, whatever you might have. Once we're done with that, let's throw some motion into that calf muscle to challenge it to open up new spots that might be causing pain or discomfort. So what I'd like to do is press from my heel into the floor, and then I'm going to just take my toes upwards towards the ceiling. What this will do is activate that calf muscle. So again, start to go over that, and you may find that new spots of tightness have formed or new spots of pain can be targeted, so really dig in there and try to loosen that up. I also like to do a little bit more ankle motion. So what I'm going to do is turn my ankle inward, repeat that, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to turn my ankle outwards and then repeat that also, because this just activates that calf muscle just a little bit differently. But go through all of those motions, go through all of the areas, target spots of adhesion or any spots that you feel are tight and achy. Try to loosen that up, and I hope that that gives you a lot of quick calf pain relief. In the second part, let's focus on getting rid of calf muscle pain with some wonderful stretching exercises. Let's just get everything loosened up. This first exercise is called a calf rock back. It's very easy to do. We're going to start off on all fours on the floor just like this. From there, what I'm going to do is go into kind of like a push-up position. I'm going to put my feet out like this. My weight is going to be placed on my toes. Whatever side that we're focusing on, let's say that I have a little bit more off to my right, I'm going to lift my left leg up, keep my right leg straight, and then just place my foot over the calf muscle on the right side, just like this. What I want to do from there is a rocking motion. So I'm going to rock forward, that is with my whole body is one complete movement, rocking forward by driving through my toes. When you do this, you're going to feel the muscles into that calf really start to fire. Really focus on that as much as you can. You want to feel it into the calves. But hold this position for about 3 to 5 seconds. From there, you're going to try to then take the heel towards the floor. Press with your hands right here too to lower your heel down even further. And it is a deep stretch into that calf muscle. Again, hold 3 to 5 seconds only to your comfort level. From there, just do this for about 15 complete repetitions. With each repetition, always challenge yourself to go forward and then backwards even more. It will help engage those muscles even more to hopefully give you more pain relief. And when you're done on one side, always switch to the other to keep them both in balance. So here is a great calf stretching exercise that you can pretty much do anywhere, even at work. You just need to go next to a door or a wall. I recommend doing it next to a door because you'll see why here in just a minute. What I'm going to do is start off in a scissored stance like this. Whatever side that we're focusing on, in this case I'm having right calf pain, I want to place that one forward, and then I'm going to place my toes on the door and then lower my heel down into the floor for a stable anchor point. When you do this too, you also want to bring the toes back towards you or raise them up on the door as much as possible. Build an initial stretch into that calf muscle. You want an initial stretch to begin with. You'll get better results with this. You can then take the hand, whatever side you want, grab onto the doorknob if you need to for extra stability. But what I want to do is keep this knee straight, the side that we're focusing on. The other one can go bent. I'm going to use this back leg right here to push forward with my body weight. So I'm kind of lifting off like this and pressing my body towards that door or the wall. The more that you do this, go forward, the more intense the stretch is going to be felt into the calf. So only go to your comfort level. Hold this comfortably for 20 seconds. From there, relax, take a breather, and then repeat this up to 5 times. With each repetition, try to drive your body weight forward even more because it will only help stretch those calves out and hopefully lead to more pain and tightness relief. If you want to take this one to the next level, what you can do is stretch into it, but then pull forward even more with the doorknob. So I'm using my hand right here at the doorknob to pull myself forward even more. And this can become extremely intense of a stretch. So again, only to your comfort level. If you want to take this one even to the next level, move over to the door frame right here, open the door, grab the back side of that door frame and pull yourself forward even more. But again, only to your comfort level. Go through those, take what is most effective, and remember, always switch to the other side to keep them both in balance. So without a doubt, if we want to get rid of calf pain for good, we have to strengthen all of those muscles to hopefully future-proof them from pain and tightness. This one is best done next to a staircase, but you can also use something like a yoga block, and I'll get grief for this, but you can use a stack of hardcover books or just a block of wood. I call this the calf smashing circuit, and if your calf had a butt, this would kick it. So I'm going to step up onto that stair or that yoga block to the point where my heels are going to be off, my toes are going to be on. If you are in a staircase, just take your hands, grab off to the side right here on those walls for support. If you are doing it next to a wall, just grab onto it like this. What I'm going to do first is a simple calf raise. That is just lifting up with my feet, trying to take my heels up towards the ceiling. Try to focus on feeling and activating those calf muscles. Through all of these exercises, you should really feel it into the calves. So what you want to do is go to a comfortable point of activation of those muscles, hold this for 5 seconds. From there, come back down, relax, take a breather, and then repeat this up to 10 times. With each repetition, really focus on driving up even more to challenge yourself to help strengthen those muscles. From there, we want to do the opposite. So let's go all the way up and then do a heel drop. That is just slowly coming down to the point where my heels are going down towards the floor. Don't let them touch the floor though, just let them hover. This should take you about 5 seconds from going to the top all the way down to the bottom and really fight gravity and your body weight. What you want to do for this one is 10 complete repetitions. If this becomes too easy, what you can do from there is just take one leg off and then repeat those exercises. It'll definitely become more challenging because you have more body weight to deal with. Once you're done with that, what we want is to focus on more dynamic movements. Challenge those muscles through different motions. What I'm going to do is what is called an eccentric calf raise. So I'm going to tilt my body just a little bit towards one direction, in this case my right, and then I'm going to repeat that calf raise. When you do this, you'll notice that the muscles get hit just a little bit differently. And you want to repeat this one again for 5-second holds for 10 repetitions. From there, go all the way towards the left and repeat. Experiment with different angles. If one feels very weak, like let's say when I go to my right, it just feels very weak compared to the left, I make note of that and I throw more repetitions in to help strengthen those muscles to hopefully, again, future-proof them from pain and tightness. You can also do circular motions like this, but you just want to do that and then from there switch to doing the heel drops and do that same motion. Go all the way towards the left, go down a little bit, and then go all the way towards the right and focus on any motions with that heel drop that feel a little bit more weak. And if it does feel like it's too easy, just take one leg off and repeat this. But whatever you do on one side, always switch to the other to keep them both in balance. So if you stuck around to the end of the video, you're going to be rewarded with a great exercise that's not only going to target the calves, but pretty much the whole legs, glutes, buttocks, core muscles, and lower back. This one is known as the calf bridge. It's best done on the floor. Let's lay it flat on our back, put our head down like this. What I'm going to do from here is raise my heels up towards the ceiling as much as I can and drive my leg weight into my toes into the floor for a stable anchor point. From there, hands go on the hip, and I'm going to lift my butt up towards the ceiling as much as I can. You want to pretty much have your knees to the hips to the shoulders in a nice straight line. Really focus on feeling this into the calf muscles. If it doesn't feel like it's really activating them, what you need to do is lift the heels up even more until you feel it. Once we hit that very comfortable activation of the muscles, and I'm telling you what, it activates a lot of muscles in this exercise. Let's hold this for 5 seconds. From there, relax, take a breather, and then repeat this one up to 10 times. With each repetition, drive the heels up towards the ceiling, lift the butt up even more to challenge those muscles to hopefully strengthen everything, and again, future-proof things from pain and tightness. If this becomes too easy, you can take one leg off like this and repeat, and it becomes extremely challenging. So try that one, and remember, whatever you do on one side, always switch to the other to keep them both in balance. If the video helped, please support the channel by giving this video a like and also maybe subscribing to our channel too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.